Should be perfect for fast-paced attacking football. Haven't really seen that from either side so far as we get underway for the second half. Kenya kicking from right to left, our hosts for this one, albeit hosting this game in Malawi, as they did their game against Burundi in this very same stadium 4 days ago. Not been made aware of any changes made by the coaches at half-time. So as you were, Côte d'Ivoire changing from a back five to a back four for this game after the match against Gabon, which they won 1-0. Kenya moving from a back four to a back five compared to the game they drew here against Burundi 4 days ago on Friday. Now, are we going to see a little bit more menace from the Elephants? They are the African champions. They're heavy favourites coming into this game, ranked 69 places above their opponents in the current rankings. So the pitch a little bit patchy, to say the least. A little shove in the back there for Rooney Onyango. He's made some good forays down the right-hand side for Kenya in this game. Normally plays as a full-back, playing a little bit higher up the pitch today. It's number 16. Ball goes in, but nowhere near a red shirt. They do get the header out, though. Long crossfield ball, nicely taken as well on this near side. Straight ball in, headed easily away. They can build up from the back here. Kessié. It's the ball to Ndika. I wonder if we'll see a change of formation as well in the second half. They just seemed a bit more fluid last Friday against Gabon in their usual back five. The back four they were using today just don't seem to quite have the cohesion that they should have, and they are actually allowing Kenya some opportunities on the counter-attack as well. They've not exactly been a closed shop at the back. As much as anything, it's been Kenya's inability to pick the right pass at the vital moment that's undone the Harambee Stars in the first half. They've had some really promising opportunities go begging. Just looking at the pitch there, it just looks like in places it's a bit hard and bouncy, and otherwise a little bit more, other parts a little bit more soggy. Clipped over the top and allowed to just see there the bounce pretty dead as the ball came through to the keeper. Throws the ball out. Oh, good run in behind, but two defenders converging on the Kenyan player, getting the ball out for a throw. Kenya starting this second half quite brightly so far. Our debutant Alfonso Misha. He was on the bench for the friendlies back in March against Malawi and Zimbabwe. Didn't get off the bench either on Friday, but he's got a starting role here today. Be a throw-in for the Côte d'Ivoire. Ball chipped forward, but no real chance for Olunga to latch onto that one. He's been fairly isolated at times. They've struggled to get support up for the lone front man. Very dangerous when you give him the right ammunition, though, Malunga. Scored 7 goals in his last 4 games for Kenya. That's a good run down the left-hand side, though. This is opening up here beautifully for the Côte d'Ivoire. Can they make room for the shot here on the edge of the area? Oh, diving through now then. The referee very quick to blow his whistle. Kenyan player's gone down as he blocked the shot. Have a closer look at this here. Great play down the left-hand side. Twisting and turning, trying to set up the shot. The shot comes in, blocked by the side of the head. Teddy Akumu, I think it was, putting his body on the line. Great play on that far side from Jeremy Boga. But it's not Teddy Akumu down there. Is quite clearly one of the players chatting to his teammates in the background. Thumbs up from the trainer. In fact, it's Alfonso Mija causing the break in play for the second time in this game. Homage will have to come back round to the sideline before being allowed back onto the pitch. Ivorians getting the ball back. Kenya immediately with some defending to be done here. And a yellow card shown. It's all a bit confusing. Yellow card going to Jeremy Boga. Quite sure why, I have to admit. Oh, long ball over the top. Easily defended in that far corner. High ball flicked on, but nobody making the run in behind. The ball goes all the way back to Matasi on the edge of his own area. Feeds the ball long. That's well defended. Now the ball picks up in midfield. Now they can come forward. Côte d'Ivoire. Singo. Looks frustrated though. Didn't get the cross right. Just wonder if the ball took a bobble as he went to try and wrap his foot round that one. Still no real openings at either end in this second half. So it was a very tight first half. Not many opportunities at either end. Ten minutes into the second half. Not really much change in the state of play here. Fofana dropping deep, trying to add a bit of direction. Adingra there. Looks like he's swapped flanks, by the way. So on the Ivorian left in the first half. On their right, certainly at the start of this second half. Anyway, maybe he just likes it this close to the technical areas, I don't know. Bulgar definitely started this second half over on the left-hand side. One-two on the edge of the area. Oh, a little bit of space opening up inside the area there. Not really used, though, by Amani. Shot from distance. Well, at least I assume a shot. Well wide from Fofana this time. We know he's got a golden boot on him. Scored in all 3 qualification matches so far. Seko Fofana scored an absolute perler to win the game against Gabon on Friday. Sumptuous curler into the top corner, left the goalkeeper stranded, no chance. Some of the home fans just trying to give a little bit of encouragement for the Harambee Stars. And forced all the way back to the goalkeeper, who then clears the ball long. Straight back to a white shirt, and there's an offside flag up against Onyango. So just the one change made to the side that started against Burundi for Kenya, and there's an opportunity here, not quite. Singo not quite quick enough to get on the end of that one. Just going to say there that with Kenya, they only made the one change to the starting lineup from the other game here on Friday against Burundi, compared to 5 changes made by Côte d'Ivoire from their game against Gabon. Getting up to that stage of the game where we might see some substitutes as well, some fresh legs coming in. So the Kenyans will surely be a little bit more leg weary. Unfortunately, Omar unable to keep the ball in play there. Just a little bit too much loft on it. Feels like that time of the game, doesn't it? And Fantasy League managers be hoping defenders aren't taken off before the 60th minute, so they get their bonuses. Just get the impression Kenya finding it a little bit harder to play out from the back in this second half. A little bit of a higher press coming from the Elephants, cutting off the attacks at source more often than not now. Amani, Adingra, Singo. Nice little ball in for Adingra, couldn't quite latch onto that ball coming past his shoulder. Always difficult, but they do get a corner out of it to Cote d'Ivoire as we hit the hour mark. Dingra, I think, going across to take that corner. So then, looks like a change of ammunition up top for the Ivory Coast just after this corner to be taken, which was a not a good one from Adingra. Headed away easily at the near post. It didn't get quite enough loft on that. And here do come those substitutions then. And it's the big boys coming on. So, Sebastian Haller coming on from Manuel Lath, his first start. Comes to an end on the hour mark. Sebastian Haller, of course, all the way to the final of the European Champions League this season with Borussia Dortmund. It's been a rather better form for Cote d'Ivoire than for his club, though. And the other side changed there. Jeremy Boga coming off with Oumar Diakite coming on in his place. So they're very much the A-team out there now up front for Cote d'Ivoire. Well, that add a little bit of extra vim and vigour to their attacks now. Okay, sorry, apologies for that. It's not Sebastian Haller, obviously. There's been a change of squad numbers since the game against Gabon. So Evan Guesson, the 22-year-old, comes on instead. It's his first time in the squad, so this is his very much his debut. 6 goals as Nice fired their way to 5th in French Ligue 1 this season for Evan Guesson. He make a bit of a difference in the final third. Good strength there from Olunga. And eventually, a couple of poor passes, and Guesson now charges past the first couple of challenges, gets manhandled as well, picks the foul on the edge of the centre circle. Good play from the debutant with his first touch. Forward here down the left-hand side. And that's well played by Kenya, clearing the danger. And the ball out again. Not doing Olunga any favours. Getting the impression here, Kenya just setting a little bit deeper and deeper as this second half goes on. Diakite swings one into the back post, back across goal. Hacked clear by Akumu. Not the best of defensive efforts there. And the effort from Onyango on the crossfield ball, well, blocked out. Ooh, nice back heel. Ball inside, finding a red shirt as well, then too much on the pass. No chance again for Olunga to latch on to the end of it. So Duke Mabia maybe about to come on for Kenya. Kenneth Maguna has been pretty quiet in this game so far. The number 10. 65 minutes in, still goalless here in Malawi. Good bit of pace added on there from the defender to cut that out. Now we will have a Kenyan substitution. So Duke Abuya plays in Tanzania with the Heifu. Scored the goal as a substitute against Burundi. May have thought he would be brought into the starting lineup for this one, but he has been saved for the second half. Kenneth Baguna perhaps not at his best with all that strapping on his right knee. Ball swung into the back post, too much on it. It's up by Kessié. Goes for the return pass on this near side, well cut out by the defender, and that'll be another set piece here for the Côte d'Ivoire. Corner whipped in, chance at the back post, completely missed. Well, that was the best opening of the game so far in the 67th minute. And it was a substitute as well, Guesson. It was a good delivery, this one, missed by everyone. Guesson really should have made contact at the far post there, just not, what, 6 yards out. Did well to make the run round his marker. No real response to the ball coming in from the substitute, Duke Abuya. Bit more flow to Côte d'Ivoire now. The defence standing firm for Kenya so far, though. And 22 minutes left here. Have the Elephants got another gear they can go into? Fofana bringing the ball forward. Crossfield. Pinpoint as well. Oh, and Diakite did well to win the ball back, having lost his touch slightly. Solid defending from Akumu. Nice to see Fofana checking if his opposite number was okay after that. It's a bit of a thunderous hit as the ball was squeezed between those two. Now Adingra again with the corner, caused chaos with the previous one, this time flicked away at the near post. Oh, and there's a big chance here for Kenya. A real foot race going on here, red shirt streaming forwards, and it's been a poor ball again in between the two options. Had to pick Abuya or Olunga there. And rather, the 50-50 ball put in between the two. Another not great opportunity for Kenya on the counter-attack goes begging. .20 minutes to go. Timothy Uma just a little bit close for comfort. And Wilfried Songo. Ivorian winning the foul there. Inside the last 20 minutes now, we still haven't had what you would call a real save made by the Kenyan goalkeeper. He's had to tidy up a couple of things, but other than that, there's been very little goal-mouth action. Again, winning the ball high up the pitch. They've been doing that well in this second half. Now ball over the top. Olunga, the captain. He plays the right ball inside. Good first touch. Oh, and the keeper does so well to come off his line. Not gone yet, cleared off the line. The Ivorian defence stopped. They thought the danger was gone, and it hadn't. And how have Kenya not scored? They really should have taken the lead there, the Harambee Stars. Well. Oh, the inquest has already started at the back. Slightly bizarre here, along with a good ball in. Nice touch here. Keeper goes quickly off his line, stands up and then stops. Either didn't know where the ball was or just thought it was being dealt with by a teammate. Goes long here, ball back inside. Hacks away. Shot from distance, straight at the keeper from Timothy Uma. Try to side-foot it in there from 25 metres out. Well, that's woken up the crowd, hasn't it? Best chance of the game for either side, and it's gone to Kenya. Now, is that going to sting the Elephants into action? Again, slow in midfield. Fofana looking for options, not seeing a lot of movement around him. Dingra swap sides again. Well, that's a decent ball in and just in front of the run from Guesson. 6 goals from 14 starts and 20 subs. French Ligue 1 this season. I just wonder if Emerse Faye is thinking of another. We're after substitutions here. The game is opening up a little bit, but his side still don't really look like breaking down this Kenyan defence. There are more options on the bench, though. Sebastian Haller, not one of them, by the way. Good defending on the edge of the area. Guesson going down. The goal kick going long. Uma one-on-one here in the corner. That's well defended. Kenya, though, still with the ball here, and that's just sloppy pass. But Fofana bypassed by a couple of quick passes there, and the ball now making its way over onto the right-hand side. There's an overlap as well, not used, and the ball comes in, and it's far too close to the goalkeeper. Another opportunity goes begging for Kenya. As we go into the last 20 minutes of this game here in Malawi, all of a sudden it's the Harambee Stars who are creating the opportunities. And our African champions, Cote d'Ivoire, that are hanging on. Well played again at the back, and once more there's room to run into in midfield. Nabuya spreads the wall wide, apologises to Olunga for not finding the pass, gets the ball back again. All of a sudden it slows down again. If you were Kenya, surely why you've got your opponent on the back foot, try and take advantage. Olunga makes a forward run. His progress somewhat stymied. Now over to this near side, Omar. Keeping the ball well here, Kenya. A rather aimless ball chipped into the centre circle, giving the ball immediately away to the Elephants. Adingra now in a one-on-one. Nice ball into Verfana, opening up here. Ball chipped in and away at the near post, and the foul coming in on Dukabuya. And another change coming up here then for the Côte d'Ivoire. There's Lazare Amani, Belgian-based midfielder, is replaced by Jean-Michel Seri. Played in the second tier in England this season with Hull City, finishing bottom of the Championship, the second tier. It's not been the most successful of seasons for Seri, but he can make it a little bit better here with a winning contribution at the end of this game in Malawi. With Kenya now, at the moment, looking the team more likely to create. This was the opportunity earlier. The keeper a little bit too slow to react, and that just kept off the line. So close to the opening goal, Kenya. What a story that would have been. D'Ivoire for the first time, like it feels in a while, controlling possession after a fast 5 minutes from the Kenyans. They've won the ball on the edge of the area, and again playing on the counter-attack, but Olunga, beg your pardon, unable to get on the end of that one. So then Timothy Uma comes off. Crispin Rambo comes on, just 19 years of age, made his debut in the friendlies earlier this year. Also came off the bench on Friday against Burundi. Some fresh legs in the centre of midfield then. More of a defensive move, actually. May allow other players to move further forwards. There's Crispin Arambo being more of a defensive midfielder, replacing a more attacking player. Doesn't mean it's a defensive move, though. It depends which assets you're moving round the pitch. It can become a little bit like a game of chess this time in the game when the substitution roulette starts to play. Now Rooney Onyango goes down, some sort of contact to the head, and oh, he's fine. Saying there was a bit of an arm from the Ivorian. The free kick taker here, just taking the opportunity to do up his laces. He'll have to speed up, or he's going to end up finding himself being booked for time wasting. Long ball floated in and easily taken by Yahya Fofana. So we haven't really needed to hear much from either goalkeeper in this game as we enter the last 10 minutes, and it's still Kenya 0, Cote d'Ivoire 0. Siri with an early touch since coming off the bench. Kenya sitting very deep here. Everyone within a 10-yard band of their own penalty area, and they've scraped that ball out for a corner, but kind of inviting the Ivorians onto them there. Dangerous game being played by the Harambee Stars. They are very dangerous on the counter-attack, though. We've seen that in the last 10-15 minutes. Oh, the keeper came for it. Don't think he got a huge amount on that. I think that might have been a defensive head. Singo swings a good ball in, headed away from the penalty spot. Fofana recycles the ball to Conan. Now in midfield. Seri goes back to Conan again. Indica, the centre-back, getting a few touches now. Fofana thought about the shot. That was not the best of passes. Might have been better off with the shot that he was thinking about. Oh, continuing to come forwards here. Here's Olunga. Already managed to get his foot on that as well, just as he looked like he was going to be eased off the ball by the defender. Olunga snuck a long left leg round the corner. It nearly caused an embarrassment at the back there for the Elephants. Just there you think he's going to lose out, and then he managed to get the shot in, and the keeper, thankfully for the Ivorians, alert to the danger. Again though, the better chances do seem to be occurring at the other end of the pitch here. Cote d'Ivoire pressing forward for a winner, in danger of being caught out on the counter-attack. There's a razor's edge to this last 10 minutes or so of this game. Seri again to Singo. A nice ball in from Diakite, headed away at the near post, and then athletically helped further clear. The Kenyans defending deep, ready to pounce here. It's almost a low block at the moment, except that they really are. And they have the opportunity to attack. They have the athleticism, the Harambee Stars. Coming forwards again here, opportunity knocked off the crossbar. Well, that's the second time in this half that there'd been good progress down the left, and the cutback this time nearly produced the opener. The Ivorians in the ground can't believe it. Lovely play down that left-hand side. The cutback found Diakite, the substitute, and his first time shot off the underside of the crossbar and out. Well, that's the closest we've come to the opening goal here. Dingere it was, getting in behind. And scrambled clear by the Kenyans. Oh, and they're giving the ball away. But in an advanced position here, there are 5 on 4. This could be the opener here for the Côte d'Ivoire, and the shot is blocked. He had 4 men to aim at. Dingra went for goal himself, and he might get a few complaints from teammates about that one. 5 minutes to go. You can see how deep Kenya are sitting now. Still only made 2 changes, by the way, going into the last 5 minutes. Having only made 1 change from the starting lineup. From their game against Burundi here 4 days ago, and again there's space in behind on that left-hand side. The cross comes in and it's deflected out for another corner for the Ivorians. Dingra started on the right-hand side in this second half. He's moved back over to the left, and it's been a real handful over there. Creating a couple of really good opportunities. He's going to take this corner as well. There are 6 white shirts in the area, headed away from the edge of the 6-yard box. Well, unsurprisingly, more changes coming here from the Ivorians as they trace the goal that would continue their perfect start to World Cup qualifying Group F. Diakite with the ball back inside. Just makes you wonder, with the pace they're putting into the game now, Côte d'Ivoire, why they didn't do this earlier in the game. They've won the free kick. Right up the pitch, and there's going to be a couple more substitutions here before we carry on. Frank Kessier, the midfielder, being replaced by attacking wide player Nicolas Pepe. It looks like Simon Adingra as well, being replaced by Mohamed Diamond, who came off the bench to make his substitute. First substitute appearance for the Elephants on Friday against Gabon, the Hull City midfielder. Beg your pardon, the Rangers midfielder. Second in the Premiership this year behind Celtic, lost the Scottish Cup final as well, did Rangers. Very much second best, the boys in blue in Glasgow this season. So 2 minutes plus stoppages to go in this second half. And all 5 changes already made by MS Faye. Lots of white shirts, everyone behind the ball for Kenya, bar 1. Pretty much everyone in front of the ball for Côte d'Ivoire. And that's a poor delivery, headed away on the edge of the area. The ball in there, and the keeper very quickly off his line. It was rather telegraphed, wasn't it? Now the long ball over the top. Olunga trying to get there. The keeper comes out of his area, has to use his head. Bit panicky at the back, and there's another change coming for Kenya as well. Be their 3rd substitution of the game. Looks like Collins Sichenji will be about to come on. Probably, what, 4 or 5 minutes of time added on in this second half. There hasn't been a huge amount of stoppages for injuries here, despite the lack of chances through most of the game. There's still been a decent flow. Now then, so Colin Sichenji is indeed coming on, making his first appearance of the qualification campaign. Normally a defender coming on to replace Richard Adada, a midfielder, so a bit more insurance at the back here for Kenya. 5th cap for the Sweden-based player with IAK there, up in the north of Europe. Just one appearance so far this season. Not getting a lot of playing time. 4 minutes added on. Half of that first minute already gone as well. So 3.5 minutes here for Côte d'Ivoire to try and press on and get the winner here. Although he hit by the sucker punch on the counter-attack. I think both equally likely at the moment. They are looking vulnerable on the counter-attack here. Fofana. Now the ball swung in, headed away though, calmly. And again, an opportunity on the counter-attack here for Kenya if they want it. Need to move the ball quicker than that though. Still Kenya 0, Côte d'Ivoire 0. Shoulder to shoulder those two. Referee waves play on, and that'll be a throw-in for the Elephants with 2 minutes of added time remaining. Kenya 2 minutes away from what would be a very useful point indeed. Probably not going to catch up. Côte d'Ivoire, an opportunity here now for Olunga, and he couldn't find the pass. To be fair, he had one teammate there who wasn't really being the easiest to find. Not much movement coming in. Fofana making a run through midfield. Now the ball eventually thrown in there. The keeper not getting the best of punches on it. The shot comes from distance. Well, the goalkeeper's down on one knee. I assume some sort of contact as he came out to make that punch about a minute ago. The shot came in. Well, it was quite a long way wide, wasn't it? The initial angle we saw that from made it look much closer. So a few more seconds off the clock for Kenya. The goal kick goes long. This is going to come straight back at the Harambee Stars. Solid defending, cheers from the bench. Surely into the last few seconds of this game. Côte d'Ivoire running out of time here to keep their perfect start to World Cup qualifying intact. They've still not conceded a goal, the Elephants, but for the first time they failed to score one. So far, we're into the 5th minute of 4 added on. The ball is swung into this far side, or this near side, I beg your pardon. Fofana. It's just not opening up, is it? Ball into the edge of the area. Well played, well. Olunga tries to latch on to the end of it, but the referee from Morocco brings this game to an end, and it's been a stalemate here in Malawi. Côte d'Ivoire off the pace in the first half. They did raise their game in the second, but so did Kenya. Very dangerous on the counter-attack, but in the end the two teams did very much cancel each other out. Côte d'Ivoire remain top of Group F after a 0-0 draw here. They're on 10 points. Kenya move up to 3rd with 5 after 4 matches played. Well, a job well done then for Engin Firat's side. They didn't perhaps make the best of their opportunities in the final third here, but at the back they were pretty solid. Côte d'Ivoire never really looked like tearing them apart at the back, as you might expect, with there being 69 places between these two in the world rankings. But the fans who've made the trip from Kenya to Malawi for this one will be delighted to have taken a point from this game. The 2 home matches, 2 draws for Kenya here in Malawi in this World Cup qualifying window. And it does at least, I mean, they're still in with a very good chance of taking second place. They just need to try and keep pace with Gabon, who are at home to Gambia later this evening. But it's finished 0-0 here in Malawi. Perhaps the best chance is coming Kenya's way. Côte d'Ivoire getting away with one, perhaps. They remain unbeaten, though in World Cup qualifying, and very much in charge of African World Cup qualification Group F. A reminder then, it finishes here in Malawi. Kenya 0, Côte d'Ivoire 0.